Hi guys, welcome to You Create Your Own Reality. And you do in fact create your own reality. I'm glad you decided to join me today. Today I'm going to be talking about the subconscious mind. Remember I told you in past videos, that the subconscious mind is the driver. The subconscious mind is in fact the driver. Your subconscious mind works 24/7. It controls your reality. You should be careful about the thoughts you think. I'll reiterate that. You should be careful about the thoughts that you think. Very careful about them. You don't want to manifest anything you don't want in your life. If there's something in your mind that you have in fact manifest, take full responsibility and say, I manifested this. Do whatever you need to do to get rid of that particular thing you don't want in your mind. You don't want to manifest things that you don't want to have. You don't want to do that. And so it's real important that you think about what you want. In past videos, I basically told you what you should in fact decide on what it is that you want. If it's a certain sum of money, you should find yourself in a relaxed state, decide what you want, and meditate on that particular phrase or whatever it is. You can put it on a 3x5 card and carry it with you every day. If it's a specific amount of money, then take that with you on that 3x5 card. Don't show it to anybody. Keep it. The reason you want to keep it there is because when you pick it up and look at it, you're imprinting it in your mind. And we talked about repetition. If you don't know what repetition is, you have Google. Get on Google. I'm not going to go back and repeat I keep saying future, past content. You do want to, in fact, go back and check out my other videos. If you're stuck and you want to be coached for a nominal fee, I will coach you. Okay. On my other video on my main station, You Create Your Own Reality, Rose Williams, I did a video where I told you someone about my past and I told you the story. So you need to go back and check those videos out. Now today I'm going to talk about the subconscious mind. Okay. And yes, I am going to be reading because you need to know what it is. You need to Google these things, okay? But it says, the subconscious mind consists of a field of consciousness. And we talked about that on earlier videos. I told you to think of your mind as a field, an empty field. Now, if you're a country girl like I am, you know black dirt, that's like the best dirt you can have. You can grow anything in black dirt. It's not hard to grow anything in black dirt, you know. In the Carolinas, Georgia, probably in the South Dakotas, North Dakotas, there's plenty of black dirt. That's probably why the crops grow so well. But now it might be harder to grow things in black dirt because of the chemicals and the things that we have on earth. But once upon a time, black dirt, that was the best thing to have. So think of your mind as the black dirt, the fertile field. So you want to plant whatever it is you want to plant into your mind. You want to plant that in your mind. Think of your mind as a field of consciousness. The universal field. Some people don't want to think of it that way, but that is what it is. It is the universal field. Things that you don't want in your life, don't concentrate on them. Concentrate on the things that you want in your life. If it's money, you know what my favorite mantra is. I am abundantly rich. Money comes to me easily. I am abundantly rich. Money comes to me easily. So you want to make your subconscious mind your partner. You want to make friends with it. And how do you make friends with it? By talking to it. Think of your subconscious mind as God coming through you. That's the best way you can think of it, okay? So you want to get to know it. And how do you get to know a person? You spend time with it. You spend time with it. You tell it things. Oh, you are my subconscious mind. You're my partner for success. You're my partner for success. You mumble over it. You keep on doing it until one day you make friends with it. And you keep in mind that it is your partner. Okay? It is in fact, it is your partner. And these are some of the things you should think about. Really think about it. Ponder it in your mind. Your subconscious mind controls everything in your body. Have you ever thought about when you sleep? Now you're sleeping. You don't have any control over your heart. You don't have any control over your lungs. You don't have any control over going to the bathroom. Have you ever thought about what makes you go to the bathroom? It's the subconscious mind. It is the driver. It tells you, all right, get up, go to the bathroom. All right, I'm thirsty, I need some water. It tells you. So have you ever thought about how powerful your mind is? In past videos, I also told you about your mind and mind frequencies that you cannot see. You can't see how powerful the mind is. Quantum physics is beginning to tell you how powerful the mind is. So you should think about how powerful your mind is and use this tool that you have here for your benefit. They don't teach you, as I told you in past videos, they don't teach you how to use your mind. You have everything you need to be a success. You don't need to look outside yourself. You need to look within. So how you look within is before you go to bed at night. You instruct yourself. You know, you can use the Bible. That's the best book you can use. But there are other books you can use also. But you don't want to go out of line. You want to keep it in line. It says, call the things are not as though they were. That's what the word says. It says, call those things. Call those things. So you want to call them into existence. And the favorite one I like to use is Abraham. Abraham was over 90 years old. Okay? Sarah, she was in her early 90s. They didn't have any children. At first he was Abram and she was Safar, but he changed their names. Abraham, I don't know whether you know this or not, Abraham means father of many nations. That's what Abraham means. So Sarah called the things are not as though they were. So when she said, Abraham, she said, father of many nations, come take out the trash. I'm sure she said that, you know. Abraham, whatever she called him for, she was already practicing the law of minds or the law of attraction. She called the things to be into existence. You can go back to the beginning of the Bible. It says the word was void and it was dark. These things were called into existence. You call it into existence and you wait patiently. It says wait on the Lord. So you have to wait patiently. So while you're waiting patiently, you want to what? Attend the soil. A farmer doesn't see his cotton crops overnight. He knows he planted the seed. He knows he's watering and tilling the field. And he knows one day he's going to have cotton that comes up. Same thing in any harvest and feed time thing. You want to tend the field. So that's what we're doing now. We're tending our field. We're tending the field. And you tend to the field by muttering over the word. You control your thoughts. You control the thoughts. That's the word. So you control your thoughts and you mutter over it. You mutter over it. You mutter. You just go over it and go over it and go over it and go over it and go over it until you get sick and tired of going over. And your mind, your mind is a big chatterbox. It's like a spoiled child. It wants what it wants when it wants it. And you don't let a child behave that way. So you don't want your mind to behave that way. You have to control it. Just like you would do your child. You wouldn't take your child over to somebody's house, right? And your child jumps over all the furniture. Well, that's going to make you look bad. You let your child just jump all over the person's furniture. No, you're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. You're going to tell that child before you go into Sister Mary's house and say, look, like my mom used to tell me, look, we're going to Mary's house. Now, I don't want you jumping over her chairs. If she offers you something to eat, say no, because I fed you before we left home. I don't want you going over there having her think you're begging. Don't do it. She already told us. So we knew we had to do what she said do. Plain and simple. Make up your mind you're going to do this modality. Don't make excuses. Now, there are going to be some days you don't feel like doing it. You know, yesterday was one of the days I didn't feel like making videos, you know. I had to, in fact, force myself to do it today because I had to remind myself what I'm trying to do, what I'm teaching you. I want you to be prosperous. There's more than enough wealth in the world for you to have. You have to get out of this mindset that you're poor. Nobody wants to be poor. You're poor because you want to be. There's plenty in the world. You must say, I am abundantly rich. Money comes to me easily. You must say, I have given, it is given unto me. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over. Men give unto my bosom. With what I measure, I meet. I sow bountifully. I reap bountifully. You must say that. You must commit that to memory. You must know that in your hearts of hearts. If you know it in your hearts of hearts, no one can take it away from you. Commit these principles to mind. Commit them to mind, to your mind. Learn how to operate with your mind. There's plenty of teachers here on YouTube. You don't have to jump on my bandwagon. There's no excuse for you to be poor. None. You're poor because you want to be. Remember, being poor is a state of mind. A state of mind. You don't have to be poor. When you think about a state of mind, okay, someone in a third world country can be the poorest of poor, but their mind is not poor. They realize that they have 3 square meals a day, and some of them do. They might have dirty water, but they thank God for the water. And they go and they move on. That's why it's so easy for them to come over here in America and prosper. Have you ever wondered why somebody in a third world country come here and within 6 months they have more money than the average American? And Americans will say, well, you know, I don't like them coming over here, taking all the jobs, taking this. They're making excuses. You know, I find it with the jobs that I work, you know. Oh, she can't help it. That's what they tell me. She can't help it. She's sick. Yeah, she's sick, all right. Sick in mind. Sick in the mind. Get out of that modality. Get out of that modality. Don't be sick in your mind. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Motivate your own self. Nobody else is going to do it for you. I can give you the tools. It's up to you to listen to what I'm telling you to do. And I'm giving it to you for free. Okay, for free. It's only certain things I'm not going to reveal to you. I want you, with this little bit of information I have uploaded on YouTube, I want you to come back to me and tell me what your success stories are. If you like my content, please continue to subscribe to my videos. Thanks, guys. Have a wonderful day.